Statesboro Blues, Jesse Edwin Davis on slide off Taj Mahal's first album. Let's get into it. Here's the first part. I'm just keeping those notes short by muting with my right hand. That's the first three notes. And then the next part, just sliding back. And when you reach the 5th fret, just playing the note on the 2nd string. And then the last three notes come out of basically an A-shaped bar chord. If you play an A bar chord at the 7th fret, you get an E chord, and he's just playing these three notes. So that's the rhythm on that. And then he does a slide at the end. There's not a ton of vibrato throughout all these fills and solos. There's a lot of sliding off the note, sliding back down. So the first part again. Second part. And the third part. Fill number 2 is just centered around an E note. It just kind of comes off that E note down to the 8th fret. So 1. And there's a note at the end which I put in brackets, which is very faint and is heard very faintly. So you can play that if you want or miss it out, it's up to you. So this is an interesting one because it shows, with an interesting rhythm, you can basically just play one note and it's the root note. It doesn't get simpler than that, but how important rhythm is. Number 3. So you basically centered on the 5th now, the B note. And then we've got this slide, just like shape 5 of E minor pentatonic. And then back to that A shape. Just that shape here again with the E chord. And again with a slide off at the end. And that part there, just linking those together. Fourth phrase, just playing up at the 12th fret on the top 2 strings. You play that 3 times. And then you're sliding down from the 10th to the 8th fret. And then the 9th fret on the 3rd string. So, and then back to our little A-shaped bar chord. So it slides into the first note and back out off the 2nd note. So from the 10th fret. So you got the beginning. And again that slide off the last note rather than a ton of vibrato. 5th phrase starts up at the 12th fret again, and then we've got 10th fret to the 9th fret, so again back to that A shape idea. And then the 5th position of E minor pentatonic. And this one's interesting, you slide from the 12th to the 10th fret, and then you slide down to the 10th fret, just from nowhere. So a specific slide on the top string, and then a slide from nowhere, just down to the 10th fret. So then sliding up to the 9th fret, and then down off the 3rd string. So that bit there is really worth practicing, it's beautiful. So sliding down to the 10th fret, up, and down again. So the whole thing. phrase, this will be number 6, starts just with crotchets on the 12th fret. And then that same idea that we just looked at, we slide down, and then just from nowhere to the 10th fret. So you got, and then just back to our A shape. And again, a slide down at the end. So phrase number 7 is just basically the Elmore James Dust My Broom solo idea. Notice rhythmically it's different from the Elmore James thing. It just starts on the beat, it's very solid. It's just 1 and 2 and then the same thing again. The thing to watch out for though is just that we're in between the minor third and the major third. We're in between the 8th and the 9th fret. So that 8th fret note is sharp and it's a very bluesy kind of sound to do that. So, you know, use your ear and kind of make that sound what you want it to be like to get the expression out of it. That's the important thing. I mean, you know, listen to Jesse Ed Davis, but then make it your own by, you know, how much you want to go sharp or how much you want to just stay closer to the minor third. That's where the beauty in this music is. Number 8, we're in shape 5, minor pentatonic. That's that kind of idea. The first time, going to 12th fret. The second time, doing that same phrase again where we slide back down to the 10th fret. So that's the first one. And then back to our... This time we're resolving to a B 7th chord. At that point, they go to B 7th. So it's a slightly different resolution, and he's finishing on that B note to resolve. So whereas these other phrases have all just been over E, this one's resolving to a B, and hence that ending. Phrase number 9 is up at the 12th fret. Familiar material again from what we had before, and then back to our A shape. Same kind of deal that we've had before. So you just up at the 12th, and then playing that 12th fret again. Number 10. This is a fun one. This one goes up way up to the 17th fret, so it's kind of major pentatonic. 14th fret, 12th fret, and that's a 7. So then we're in shape 2 of E minor pentatonic. So with a slide down at the end. Final phrase is the ending. It starts with a double stop, then it's in shape 5 of minor pentatonic. It's got the phrase that we've looked at. It's got the sliding up to the 9th fret, back out the 9th fret on that A shape, and then at the very ending it's going the 8th fret to the 9th fret, so the chord progression is like going like E flat to E, or E flat 7, E flat 7 to E7. It's just playing a double stop each time to reflect that. So beautiful way of ending the tune. Beautiful phrase as a turnaround, but relatively straightforward and incorporating stuff that we've used already. So what I would suggest you do with all this is you get a backing track, even get a loop, just an E7th chord, just, you know, straight rhythm guitar. Just that kind of thing. Just get a backing track, a loop, and just work on these phrases. You know, listen to Jesse Ed Davis, try and play along with the recording, and then do your own thing with it. Play it, you know, change bits of it, mess around with it, you know, try and make it your own, and do that over a backing track, and you'll get, you know, there is some common shapes that he's using here, a lot of kind of repetitive ideas or concepts, but the thing is it sounds fresh every time he plays it. It's a great illustration of you can just take simple materials and tweak them slightly and come up with all sorts of different variations. So that's what I suggest you do with this as well. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, it really helps the channel. Comment below if you want any other content created, I'll see what I can do. Subscribe so that you get notified for the latest video. I'm trying to put these out every week and covering a whole wide range of things to do with slide guitar, so please check them out. Free resources for this lesson, link below, and the intro to Statesboro Blues, the solo at the beginning, there's a video that I did on that as well, so please check that out. Put the two together and you've got some wonderful standard tuned slide guitar licks to work on. Enjoy, happy sliding.